And that's what's going on in my brain.
Greetings, my friends.
I tried going for this, you know, messy bun look. It's a messy bun, who knows? But anyways, today I'm going to talk about the human brain, specifically mine, because I got a lot of things going on up there, and obviously you could tell from how much I showed you of it, and that was only about 30 seconds worth. But there are many YouTubers who talk about their brain and mental health and all that, and I'm here to kind of talk about the brain, not specific parts, but the brain. And I think life would just be easier if you split your brain into 8 parts. Not literally. Don't literally split your brain into 8 parts. I mean, you could try it. Let's just see what happens though if you do try it. But, you know, there's 2 parts to a brain, the left side and the right side. Now usually people are like, the left side is for thinking about work and all that, and the right side's for creativity. But for me, I have 8 parts. Once again, why my brain is kind of mixed up. But it will all be better once you listen to my advice. For me, sections 1 through 3 are mainly stress and work and all that. And that's kind of why there's a lot going on in my brain. Section 4 is a space for music. As you can see, I like music. I only have 2 albums though, but we're not going to get into that. The majority of the people always call me like headphones, or like there's always a headphone, like the emoji headphone next to my name in their phone or something. Or my art teacher is always like, are those headphones attached to your head? And I'm like, no. But I do listen to music before I go to sleep. And that brings me to section 5 through 6, which is my creativity. Now you might think that may be a little bit bigger, but it doesn't always need to be huge for you to actually be a creative person. It could be as small as 1 section, but you know, it does get a little bit harder to think of ideas when it's pretty small. Now, unless you like KickThePj, where his creativity is basically his whole entire brain, then listen to me. It will probably not help you, but listen to me. Section 7 is for my speech impediment. impedimentness. Now that is the section of my brain where my brain is always like, It's basically like SpongeBob's brain when Squidward told him to forget everything except everything about fine dining. Now, there are many times when I'm recording videos where I have to keep repeating a line over and over again, and then it comes out like I'm actually having a script, and who knows how many times I've repeated this line. Surprisingly, 0. And section 8 is for those many migraines. Now, I don't know if you could tell, I got a big head, and it does not help with migraines. Migraines feel like they're literally everywhere in my head, and that's part of why I always drink tea. Ugh, we ran out of sugar. Now, most of you may think I sound a little bit crazy talking about split your brain into 8 parts, but it's better to have 8 than to have 2, because when you have 8, I don't know what I'm getting at here. When you have 8, it's less complicated, because you have less stuff on one side and on another side. You have 8 parts. Like I said, divide all your problems by 8. It helps. Kendall Mitchell, 2017. Yes, I said that. Before I split my brain into 8, not physically, I was very stressed. You know, it had me thinking. Sometimes you could end up sitting in a corner thinking about life, not knowing what you want to do, not knowing if you want to go to college, not knowing if you want to have children. I want to have children. Not knowing what you want to do, not knowing if you want to move out, not knowing if you want to study film. But it will all get better soon. When you divide by 8. You're gonna see some more of that because now it's out. Let's talk about section 1 through 3, stress. I'm pretty sure everyone has that. Except if you're a child still tracing letters in kindergarten, you don't have much to worry about. Just wait till you get to high school. You know, like I said, everyone must have something that stresses them out. And I don't understand how some people can show up to school every day with the biggest smile on their face talking about how they're so ready for the day. But you know what? You can get through it because everybody gets too stressed. Now let's talk about section 4, space for music. Now, this helps out with section 1 through 3 because if you have stress, you need something to calm you down. And for me, it's music, and that's why I always have my headphones on. But everybody just thinks I just have my headphones on just because. I like listening to music. I listen to chill, mellow songs. I don't listen to Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. You already know it. I'm not even gonna continue rapping whatever he was talking about. I don't really listen to music like that. I'm so serious. This tea really needs sugar. Now, section 5 through 6, my creativity. Art does not help because you're forced to think in art about what you need to do, especially for this project that I'm doing now. I have to somehow draw little doodles in 800 boxes. Tiny little boxes. That gets my brain confused. I'm sitting there the whole entire period, like... And if you're not doing anything, the art teacher starts getting mad at you because you're wasting time. Anyway, creativity. I felt like saying it in a British accent right there. I don't know why. Now let's move on to section 7. Now this one that everyone has, this, I'm not even joking here, I could not say the speech impediment-ness. I feel that everybody nowadays in my generation has this because we constantly are always creating little words for bigger words. Like, that's lit. No. No thanks. I just said no thanks 3 times for you guys right there. Moving on to section 8, migraines. Once again, not all of you may have this. Section 1 through 3 is stress. And most likely section 8 is going to be migraines. Why whenever I record, the wind is just like, hey trees, you want to blow? But back into the migraines. It's a painful thing that you will soon get over. Moral of the story is, divide your brain by 8. It's so easy. All you have to do to accomplish this is sit on your bed late at night, think about your future, think about life, think about creativity, think about what you want to study if you go to college. Think about your decisions in life. Think about how simple life can be with a penny, a chip, and a tissue. And that's all I have for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this little video here where I was sort of serious but not really, but you know, that's what you get from my channel. You get serious videos that aren't really serious. Serious, but not really. You know? Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching and I will see you next week where I continue to get notifications whenever I record a video, and the notification happens to be right underneath my camera so I can exactly see what it is and get distracted every time. Bye! But what I'm basically getting at here